Well, one owner car guy, and I don't know how I'm going to blend all these videos together. I never do know when I'm putting them together. It's just always different when you get it all together. Did I say together a few times? I believe I did. I've got a brush here. You got your kick panels, and the carpet has been vacuumed very well. You never know on this stuff. You can easily paint this stuff, but a very strong degreaser, in my opinion, basically, you don't want to paint anything you don't need to paint. If it don't need paint, don't paint it. And I run into that a lot with Mercedes-Benzes, where somebody get these little older people to repaint their car, and it in no way, shape, or form needed painted, needed buffed. And it ruins it. I mean, it's still good, but that aftermarket's going to fade long before that factory one. Properly cared for. Now this, I'll end up doing a little touch-in later, but you've got a pretty good piece of plastic, rubber, whatever you want to call it here. And there is no need to paint this piece. It just needs to be like it is. But at the same time, this stuff here, it be needing to paint. Now, taping this stuff off, you know, you can do as much as you want to it. I'm not going to get as into these little more intricate parts right now. I'm going to hit a couple big areas for the videos and then kind of leave it with that. I got my paint back here. And I guess that is about it. I'm going to go ahead and put some of it on. You can tell in the middle here, it's still black as paint. That's not painted, that's just factory carpet. And you can see I got a brush. The hairs stick up sometimes and do different things. Just kind of rough them up a little bit sometimes. It does take that. And light coats. I said in the previous video to get 2 coats on this stuff. Well, 2 coats, meaning 2 nice full coats. Just because you went over it twice is not what I'm talking about. Should go over it many times in each coat. To me, that right there is a good coat on that squared off part. And now, just kind of keeping track of where a guy is, I'll tie that on. Now your coat on this part, as you see, you're not going to have to do as much to it. And I would do it just to do it, because you can tell there is a tiny bit of difference. It's under the seat. That's all there is to it. And I am a little bit picky about doing things thoroughly. And hell, it's all old carpet. I'd like it to look all the same and uniform. So the extra $1 by the time I'm done that I'll spend on vinyl will give me a very satisfactory job, I think. Now, there's people, I had a guy comment last time, and not that it's a bad comment, it's a good comment. You know they do make carpet kits for these. Well, yes, they do. And they do make very good ones. But this is the kind of car where I'm not making the choice to spend all that money. Depending on how good of a kit you get, you know, $150 to $250 is not what I'm looking to spend on this car. The minute I do it, the guy will want gray carpet and a white top. Way it works every time. And I'm, like you see, I'm just kind of boxing around these things unless I can go underneath. Now on these, I believe I'm going to end up going ahead and I would like to actually do the coat on them too, because it just looks good. I got my camera cord stuck around that thing there. and I could not move my camera. Okay. As you can see, it's definitely tied it in a bit there. I'm going to go ahead and just keep on rolling with this idea. Now, the seats are coming out and going over to be upholstered. You can see on one of my previous videos here, the upholstery shop. In fact, I took the S320 over there. And you'll see some stuff like that. Now, when you hit ridges, like so, it's not easy to get them from this side. It's going to be easier to get that from the other side. And as you can see, it's definitely a lot blacker. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this in too while we're here. And you get any little overspray on something, and it's very easy to goof off it. And I had a coat on this, so this is my second coat, and we'll tie it in a little while. But man, this stuff looks good. Does it look as good as new carpet? I'm gonna say you'd never know the difference unless you've seen me spray it on. I mean, really and truly, you can't really tell. And it wears down pretty good to where you got a good feel to it. If you don't get a good coat or two on here, I'm sure you could have some subpar results. But get it down in the grain, and especially your first coat. You know, they all recommend to hold it up to 12 inches away and stuff. Well, that ain't what you want to do with this. I like to get a little closer, get it down the grain. You're not looking for a nice flashy finish. You're looking for penetration. That's what she said. So, we've used about a can. And we tied this in a little earlier on it. I guess I'm liking to see what a whole can will do, huh? Now, why did I change position there? Just kind of force a habit with the can getting empty and all the things the guy thinks about. I wanted good coverage, but yet in the end, you want to make sure and have a uniform way of doing it, along with the penetration and getting all this stuff out here. So, looks a lot better. I try and get you from a different position here on the rest of this, just to where I can make sure you kind of see what's going on here. We got Trent's going to help me here. And like I say, I was doing a stock gambles channel today. We are not set up and have a format for it. Somebody commented on one of my cars that I made almost 3 years ago. What, no test drive? Well, actually I didn't do that back in. And it's just a matter of having a formatting set up and having a way of doing something that you remember and you get down. And I do not have that yet for these behind the scenes videos, nor my stock gambles videos. And so we're going to get a little bit of just everything. Maybe if you got up close in here while I was painting. I'll block some of that with my shadow. And I don't know if maybe you can't see with me painting and holding. I'm going to have him do it from that side there, and then in about 30 seconds we'll have him run around and do it from behind me. And if you twist that ring there, it'll zoom. And you can see there's some dry spots there and stuff. And that's where coming back over it, I mean, don't just spray it a coat and that's it. And also going both ways on it. She said that too, but I just wasn't into it. It also helps a lot. It's all about coverage. You just want to get that covered up. And where's the brush? And when you get in an area that you see that there is definitely a lot of... Can I get that camera right here? You see these fragmented hairs or something you'd want to call it? Fragmented hairs! Sounds like a rock band. I like to just kind of even that out a bit. It's just kind of fluffy, fuzzy stuff from the carpet. But it's hard to get that to spray past it. So when we're done here in a minute, we're going to have a good start of a first coat. Now the second coat won't take near as much paint. Why don't you come over here on this side now and get it from behind me. It's always fun closing up the last little parts of this to where it's, you see there's a lot of fuzzy sticking up there. And I'm just not a fan. Not a fan of the fuzzy. Not a fan of the fuzz. It works too. In the second coat, you want to mess with lighting. I do the same thing in my pictures where, like, I'll take them at 2 times a day. I sure like taking my pictures at night, and I sure like taking my pictures in the day, and then you look and you can see totally different things. And I'm trying to be honest and straightforward with my cars. In my ads, I put both. And I show you both because the whole point of my videos and stuff is to show damage. And this, I guess, the whole point is to fix damage. And you can see, can you zoom in at that over there? You can see this part here that we couldn't hit because of the way our can was aimed. And you're going to want to hit all those kind of parts. And anything along the seat like this that's a different angle, it's nice to hit a different way. Now I'd say 2 coats. By the time I'm done, if I ain't got like 6, 7, 8 coats on this, I'd be amazed. I mean, basically, I'm going to get it from every angle to where it kind of gets full coverage. So, a little bit more tying in to do here. And overall, I'd say we're about 80% done. It's all black as can be for the most part. Like up in here, little tying in we'll do when we get it taped off and such. And like I say, this is a process here. At some point you're going to get super just tuned out awesome videos from me that's just rad, and me and Samantha and Trent and Matt and everybody you hear about around here is going to know exactly what we're doing. It'd be second nature. Right now it's not exactly, but we're trying. And that's what matters here for this thing, and that's what we're trying to do. So hope you're liking the behind the scenes stuff. I just wanted to get the rest of this can out because I knew it was just almost empty and I had some area I could get rid of it in, and that is pretty much it. Got the stripes, got the carpet, that's the deal. Going back up to do the Corolla, and there's your seats. Gonna get the front one redone just like it, I think. And even though it's a little light right now, you can tell that is some carpet done, man. And I'm gonna snap a couple pictures here in the mix while I'm doing this, because man, it sure would be nice to have a nice picture of that carpet for the thumbnail. Well, thanks for watching. And I know I showed you in the walk around that that's an, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't know what the hell it is. It's got a motor in it. It's a straight 6. That's all I know. We got the Beamer in here. Gonna do the front clip. And got the, we finally fit this sucker in there. Had to take all our shelves out to get it in. So more stuff coming up. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. We'll talk to you. OneOwnerCarGuide.com. Also, StockGambles.com. That site is up. BeaglesPocket.com should be up by tonight. This is Sunday, November 25th. And also, there's more stuff coming. Hardner.com. Check it out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Have a great day. We'll talk to you. That Cavalier's coming up soon, too. Hey, guys.